Quiet in the class. Shh. And ding.
Didn't get it right. 1 0 1 0. You got it right. It goes
Yay!
backwards. Yeah.
Wow, you're so good. You did it backwards.
No.
A.
B.
The end.
Here's your answer. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to change base 2 to base 10. So what you're going to do is input all these numbers into our little chart here. So 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 1. So then what you're going to do is count how many places you have. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. There's 10 places. So what you're going to do is start on this side and use base 2 with ascending exponents. So it's going to go 2 to 0, to the first, to the second, to the third, to the fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9. So then you're just going to add in the products into these boxes. So it's going to be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Okay, so what you're going to do now is ignore these ones with zeros. So you can just cross these out, multiply these two together, and you're going to add each separate one together. So it's going to be 512 plus 64 plus 16 plus 8 plus 2, and your answer is 602. Now I'm going to be showing you how to switch base 10 back to base 2, and we're just going to try and bring 602 back to the 10-digit numeral that it was before. So 602 to base 10. What you're going to do is you're going to keep dividing, and you're going to put the remainder here on the side. I should probably make this smaller. Okay, 602 divided by 2 is 301, remainder 0. So then you do 301, take this one, and divide that by 2, and what's your remainder? 1. So this is going to be 150, and you do 150 divided by 2, which is 75, and your 0, and then you do 75 divided by 2, which is 37. 37 remainder 1, yeah. So then do 37 divided by 2, 8 remainder 1, and then 18 divided by 2, 9 remainder 0, 2 divided by 9, 4 remainder 1, 2 divided by 4, 2 remainder 0, 2 divided by 2, 1 remainder 0, and then 2 divided by 1 equals 0 remainder 1. So then once you're done dividing all of this, then you're going to start from the bottom. 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 0. Base 2. And that's what we got in the beginning. This is 602, but in base 2. Hi everyone, so I'm going to be teaching you how to convert from base 10 to base 5. So I'm going to choose the number 437 with a base of 10 and convert that to base 5. So to start off, I'm going to put markers down. So I'm going to put 4 because I know that 1 to the power of 2 is 1, and then 5 to the power of 2 or 5 to the power of 1 is 5, and then 5 to the power of 2 is 25, and 25 to the power of 2 is 125, and if you go over, it's going to be past 437, so that's where we're going to stop.
And the reason why we do 5 is because we're changing it to base 5. So we're going to start by dividing this number with 125. So 437 divided by 125, and that goes in 3 times, which makes 375. And when you subtract that, you're going to get 62 as a remainder. But since this is a 3, you're going to put this in this placer since you divided it by 125. And now we're going to get 62 and divide it by 25 right here. So 62 divided by 25, and that goes in twice. And then that's going to be 50, and you get a 12 as a remainder, but then the 2 will be in this placer. So now you're going to get the 12 and divide it by 5. So I'm going to put that there and divide it by 2 times, and you have a remainder of 2. You still have the 2 here, and you're going to place it there. And now you divide it by 1. And then that's 2 as well, and then there's no remainder, which means you're done. And make sure that each number is under base 5. So your answer is 3, 2, 2, 2, base 5, converted from 437 base 10. So now I'm going to be teaching you how to convert from 2, 3, 4, 1 base 5 to base 10. So I'm going to start by writing 2, 3, 4, and 1, and I like to keep them kind of separated. And what you're going to do is multiply 125, because like what I taught you guys earlier. So there's numbers between each one, and you're going to multiply these numbers by the number it has up here. So you're going to multiply 125 by 2, and that's going to be 250. And you're going to multiply 25 by 3, and that's going to be 75. You're going to multiply 4 by 5. That's going to be 20, and you're going to do 1 times 1, and that's going to be 1. And now we're going to add all these numbers up together. So that's going to be 346, and now all you have to do is bring down the base. So it's base 10. So you just converted base 2, 3, 4, 1 with the base of 5 to 3, 4, 6 with a base of 10.
Hello everyone, today we're going to be converting base 16 to base 10. So here we have A2 base 16, and what we're going to do is take it separately down, and so we have A and 2, and so 2 in base 16 is 16 to the 0, which is 1, and then A in base 16 is 16 to the 1, which equals 16. So what you have to do is just do 10 times 16 equals 160, and then 2 times 1 equals 2. And you get the 10 because A in base 16 is 10. And so once you combine these two, you add it, and you get 162 base 10. So here's our number, 46, in base 8, and we're going to convert it to base 2. So what you have to do is get the two numbers separately. Base 2, 6 is 110, and then for base 2, 4 is 100. So since you have these two numbers, all you have to do is combine them, and so the answer for base 8 to base 2 is 100,110.
Okay guys, so today I'm going to teach you how to convert base 10 to base 16. So here we go. So we're going to do 139. So 139 base 10. What is that in base 16? We don't know yet. Let's find out. So you're going to divide 139 by 16, and you get 8 remainder 11, okay? But then, hold on, you got to translate that to hexadecimal. And hexadecimal, 11 equals B. So then your answer turns out to be 8. B. The end. Okay, so now we're going to convert base 8 to hexadecimal, which is base 16. So we're going to do this with 1,654. So here we go. First, you got to get it into that binary or base 2. So 4 in binary is 100, 5 in binary is 101, and 6 in binary is 110, and lastly, 1 in binary is 001. So since we are dealing with base 8, there are 8 possible values, 0 to 7. So next, we're going to group these in 4s. So you're going to get them and just group them like that into their 4s, and they are still base 2. Just keep that in mind. So now we're going to convert them to base 16. So base 16, there's 16 possible values, 0 to 15. So we're going to take this becomes 12, or in hexadecimal, C. We're going to take this becomes 10, or in hexadecimal, A. And we're going to take this one becomes 3, which is still 3 in hexadecimal. So your final answer is 3AC.
Guys, can you please let me?
Remainder of what? 16, which is